The day, but it's set to turn even colder as we head into the weekend. Stormy weather on the way and even snow. All the details, that and more, live with Christmas at Kenwood. Ranveer. So I didn't have any shoes this morning, and then the shoes that I did. Okay, Connor, you can show them. I've got a bag here as well.
Whose are they?
These are Ranveer's trainers.
Yes.
I'll take it as an early Christmas present, and we'll move swiftly on to Christmas here at Kenwood. I'm along this street. It is beautifully lined. 24 trees, 200,000 lights in total. A sneak peek of the trail, which opens here on Friday. And the weather, as we head through the rest of the week and the weekend, will feel distinctly festive. It's set to turn much, much colder. A northerly blast of air dominates. We see low pressure bringing stormy conditions, and we have multiple warnings in force for strong winds through Friday on into Saturday. We're talking 70 to 80-mile-an-hour gusts of wind, and adding in these winds with how cold it will be, the wind chill for some of us will make it feel like freezing as we head through the weekend. But this is how it looks for today. Cloudy and misty first thing, outbreaks of rain, and then turning colder. A weather front divides the country today. To the south of it, it's cloudy, a little misty and murky with clear spells. Temperatures falling below freezing. The band of rain denotes a cold front, and it's to the north of that the cold air moves in. So sunny spells, a few wintry showers in the north today before turning much, much colder this weekend, Ranveer.
Go and have a look.
Good morning to you. I am on the beautiful illuminated trail here at Kenwood House. It opens later on this week, so a sneak preview will be showing more as we head through the morning. Weather-wise, it's another one of those mornings we need to wrap up, but it'll be nothing compared to the cold blast that we have later on this week. So today, we have a weather front that moves southwards. Behind it, the cold air, the really cold Arctic air, is set to move in. That slips right across the country, a significant drop in our temperatures and a significant increase in our wind speed as well. And that will give a biting wind chill and also bring with it some snow. So we have many warnings in place for the next few days for strong winds, later heavy rain and the risk of snow. So that is something to look out for. But for today, sort of pretty much the calm before the storm. Southern areas are clear and cold like it's been for the last few days with temperatures below freezing. To the north of Scotland, we also have clear skies, but in between, it's cloudy with outbreaks of rain. And that rain not too heavy and cold enough for just a light sprinkling of snow, mostly over a few hundred metres. Today's top temperature around about 8 to 10 degrees, but feeling colder in the wind. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook for Scotland, for Northern Ireland and for northern areas of England. Well, the outlook is, like I said, this big tumble in our temperatures. Temperatures have been around about average. They're set to fall way below average, both by day and by night. And not just that, warnings in force as we head through the coming days for the strong winds that are moving, 60, 70-mile-an-hour gusts, along with heavy rain and with that cold Arctic air, the risk of some snowfall as well. So some disrupted weather on the way as we head through the weekend. Fortunes further south for England and Wales, away from the north of England. Well, again, the big trend that we can see here is that our temperatures drop off, starting around about and then falling way below average. This is really the first bite of cold air we'll have experienced so far this autumn. And then looking at our percentage chance of rainfall, well, it's relatively low. We don't have much rain in the forecast. It does raise a little as we head into the weekend. Sunshine and wintry showers, also those strong winds. It will be cold enough for some snow, perhaps snow showers through eastern areas, but the most significant snowfall will be across Scotland.
Oh, Laura, look at Laura!
All the best for the film.
Oh, she's got a rain jacket on. She's got the rain jacket on.
I hate to spoil the fun, Laura, but we've actually got to carry this
everywhere I go. So after the ITV Palooza, just carried on dancing. My feet hurt a lot, and I literally carry a high vis everywhere I go, just in case there's a chance to dance to some garage music. So today, finally, 9 years later, it paid off. Weather-wise this morning, we are here at a beautiful location. This is the Laser Garden at Kenwood House. Their light trail opens on Friday. 10 installations around a track that will take around about an hour to get through. We'll be exploring more of it as we head through the morning. A little chilly first thing today, but it's set to turn much, much colder. Low pressure brings a northerly blast. Arctic air moves in this weekend and multiple weather warnings in force through Friday and Saturday for winds of 70 to 80 miles an hour and a significant wind chill. Temperatures feeling more like freezing as we head through the weekend. But for today, it's a divided outlook. We have a weather front that divides the nation. To the north of that, that's where the bitterly cold Arctic air is lurking. And temperatures here, 5 or 6 degrees at best, with sunny spells and wintry showers. To the south of it, a misty, murky start, brightening up. Top temperatures around about 10 or 11 degrees.
What time?
There we
Oh,
go.
there, she's looking all right. So
I'm here.
What you can't see, someone's underneath keeping her up.
We'll get a weather forecast in
No,
just...
I've had a bottle of Lucozade. I'm fine.
Marvellous. We'll get a weather forecast in just a moment.
Good morning. My voice is at a normal octave now. It was much lower first thing this morning due to a little bit of drinking last night at the ITV Palooza. And I can tell you weather-wise this morning, a bit of a chill in the air, and it is all changed with the weather. Winds are set to turn northerly from the Arctic, bringing a biting cold wind, wet and windy weather, even the risk of some snowfall, with warnings in force already for the weekend of gusts of 70 to 80 miles an hour. There'll be more detail on those as we head through the coming days. But today is a divided outlook. We have a weather front that divides the country, and it's a cold front, and it's behind this the Arctic air is arriving. So for southern areas this morning, it's a little cloudy, misty and murky. That will break with some sunny spells. Northern areas of England, cloudy with outbreaks of rain. To the north of that, sunny spells and wintry showers and feeling cold. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Now, Christmas at Kenwood starts this Friday. There'll be a huge finale, a light projection onto the house itself with inspiration taken from the historic artefacts inside. And that is going to be a wonderful thing to see when it gets dark. And if you are heading out over the next few evenings, it is cold and frosty. Wet and windy weather is set to dominate as an Arctic blast takes hold. Warning in force for strong winds, heavy rain and even snow.